Hi guys, Jamal here from Trinity Tech Tube. I'm just going to demonstrate the new official leak Jelly Bean ROM for the Samsung Galaxy S3. Just going to show you the vision. As you can see, it's the i9300XXDL16. You can just Google this, or I may put the link in the description for you to download it. It's Android version 4.1.1. You get the cool Easter egg, which is like a mini game you can try, but you'll never get rid of all the jelly beans. I've tried. Um, this is just to demonstrate some of the changes that I've seen from ICS on the Galaxy S3 to Jelly Bean. This is very stable. I'm using it as my daily driver. I've had it for the past 3 days and I've really enjoyed it. I'm seeing improvements with the fluidity of the OS. Frame skips don't happen as often as they did, and the internet browser is more stable in this version than the one that I had before. I can't remember what it was, but that version the browser would continuously crash. Not all the time, but it was annoying. With Jelly Bean, you notice the major improvements was Google Now and Google Voice. I can't demonstrate that right now because the screen capture application that I'm using is also utilizing the mic. A big change is the addition of the home screen mode. There is easy and basic mode. The easy mode, it basically allows you to have a second home screen, and it saves the configuration that you apply. So regardless of the options or the icons and the widgets that you use on easy mode and basic mode, if you switch, the configuration changes that you made on both home screens will remain the same. Now I disabled, you can't disable it, but I removed all the widgets from easy mode because when I started to add widgets, I noticed that the phone itself started to slow down really badly, and I didn't realize what it was at first, but I assume it's running TouchWiz. It makes TouchWiz use too much resources, and it starts to really affect the stability of the phone. With easy mode, you're supposed to use these applications, but they don't stop you from using any other widgets, that were already there with ICS. The applications are really large and simplifies the experience for the user. I guess that was the idea in mind with the easy mode. You don't have to go too far to get certain things. There's even a dial pad widget, which is it's the phone on as a widget. I would have preferred this to be a calculator, but I guess that's what they chose. There's a widget that allows you to see all your SMS messages, which is pretty cool. Because there's one for emails. This is a new feature, I think, because they noticed this in ICS, but it allows you to configure the sound settings for the user. I'll show that more in the settings. I don't think this should have been a widget, but it is, and I can't remove it for some reason. Yeah, as you can see, it's already starting to slow down. I don't know why that is, but it's not the official final version, so can't be too critical of them. I hope I'm able to delete these widgets without having to start this video over. And a really nice one, I think I'm gonna stop there before it completely renders the phone useless. Is the library. This looks like what was installed out of the gate with the Nexus 7 device, where it lists all your library. If I was subscribed to Google Magazine and Google Books and all that stuff, it would show up there as well. I'm just going to delete all of these home screens. A nice addition, not for me because I won't use it, but it's nice to have the option there. What I would use it for is for different widgets, not particularly those widgets that they would like you to use with it, but you know. Alright, can't move the last home screen. So I'm going to go back to basic mode. the screen application that I'm using is not slowing down the phone much, maybe a little bit, but not significantly. So I hope you can still see uh, how fluid the phone is. I would attribute any additional stuttering to the fact that I'm using an application that records the screen and my voice at the same time. It's doing a pretty good job. Back to settings. Blocking mode is a feature that I'm using now because I'm recording the video and I don't want to be interrupted by persons that may call. I can disable the LED alarm time. I can specify the time and which contacts are allowed to contact me while I am doing this recording. So I may have emergency contacts of persons or my boss. I just add it here so that even though blocking mode is on, the phone will still notify me of the call. It's a really good feature compared to notifications, which is kind of useless. They had a shortcut up here that would disable notifications, but this really thinks about the consumer and really addresses the many different concerns and features that they would have liked to have added, and they did that. Talking about notifications, we have the standard expanded view of the messages that you receive, which is so cool. Screencast is what I'm using to record, and blocking mode is enabled. Replaced is notifications with blocking mode. I love this new layout for the notifications bar. You just have the dimming of the background as the window comes down, and this is my provider, Digicel Trinidad and Tobago. Time and date has been reshuffled, put to the top. It looks really nice. Another thing that I really like about this version, there is the auto brightness feature that I never used because it has the phone too dark. Like, nobody uses their phone unless they're trying to save battery at that brightness. With this brightness mode, it allows you to set the minimum brightness for the auto mode, whereas before, when you enable auto brightness, it will automatically take you down. It still does, but now you have the option to raise the minimum brightness that you want for the auto mode. So it's bright enough for use, and I like it because now I can really use it to save my battery life. Displays changed a bit. I think some things have been reshuffled. Not gonna stay a lot on this because it's the same options that was there before. Storage, it's the same. I'm almost out of storage. Lock screen has been reshuffled as well. No additional options there, I think. Yeah, same stuff. Backup and reset. They have a new list view for accounts. I would have preferred this to have the ability to expand or to collapse, but they just list it. I guess it doesn't really matter to me, but that would have been nice to have. The motion features remain the same. If there are any additions, you should see it now, but I don't know. I don't really use any of these things. Even though they're enabled, I forget that they're even there. And there are some additional options in developer mode. Yes, there are. Disable hardware overlays, that wasn't there before, and whatever else wasn't there. Right. Another option that I've seen on the phone is the ability to set up what is this? My call sound, right? Left ear, right ear, personalized for left ear, right ear, soft sound or clear sound. And based on the settings that you would go through with the wizard, you would determine which works best for you. Noise reduction, not sure if that was there before, but I'm seeing it now, and well, the extra volume has been there. Moving on, you also have the jelly bean animations, which makes the phone look a lot nicer. Like, transitioning from applications it looks a lot more fluid now. As I said earlier, the browser stability for me at least has improved because the version I used before wasn't very stable. and gadget. The settings options on the home screen menu have changed. You now have set as wallpaper and add apps and widgets. I'm not sure if that was there before. Um, you now have the ability to move icons and they would move out of the way, which makes configuring your home screen a lot more user friendly. It's really easy now. There is a new widget that has shortcuts for direct call, smart stay, voice command apps, and S-Beam. Really convenient. There is a new option, and don't think it was there before. When you're using the camera and music player, you can now say commands like capture, shoot, smile, and cheese, and it would actually take the picture for you, which is really decent. Um, Let me see. Pop-up play has had some improvements as well. Now you can zoom in the video while it's playing. You also get new folder animations. I think it's really elegant. Looks really nice. There has been a change to the widget on for the music player. There's now an option to shuffle or enable and disable shuffling, as well as repeat. The repeat function is now on the widget itself. In the music player directly, sorry about that. Particularly the music square, you get a new animation. Why is this not responding? There we go. Let's start over. Music player. Right, that little animation there made me pay attention to the music square, which is really cool because it does work. It senses the music, the type of music that you have, and based on your preference, you can start playing music based on your mood, which is really nice. I think that's it. I have gone over every change that I've seen so far. I don't think there's anything else that I've missed. If there is and you're aware, just let me know. I think I went over Google Now, maybe not in this menu, but you have Task Manager, Google Now, and the option to erase all recent icons. Google Now works. It's nice. It works just as all the other videos you see out there with the voice commands. You can try it out. It will adjust what information it displays to you based on your searches, your Google searches. So that's nice. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe, like the video if you do want to see your comments. This is my second video I'm uploading to YouTube, so I'm looking forward to see where this ends up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.